I got the little tool. I got one piston in. The rings are all gapped and everything, so I just put lube on the crank down there and got the bearings all set up on the rods already. So I'm gonna start slapping in the others. I just wanted to test this tool to see if it worked, and I'm actually kind of surprised because I really thought it was gonna fail. All right. All right, got the pistons in. That one was the bent rod. Those are the 3 originals. Here's the new pistons, new rings. So I'm gonna torque these down real quick. Okay, she's all torqued down. I can go now. Those all blended. So I could get that all cleaned up, put it on there, flip her over. I want to assemble the entire motor as we go. So it's still gonna be a process. Like I said, I ordered the signal light and stuff for this, and cleaner, my wash bay, and stuff to clean a lot of this stuff and get it ready. But as we go through the parts, we'll be cleaning them up and putting them on. The whole motor with the transmission. Oh God. Oh yeah, it's in the other room. We'll get it all put back together in one piece. We'll slide it underneath, and we'll bring it all in at once. Because if you guys ever work on any of these cars, you know there ain't no room in here. All right, so start working on this now. All right, so this is how she's coming along. The head looks great. I got that mocked up with the gasket. I'm just going through torquing everything. I got the cams in, got that in, the intake manifold's torqued, but I just came across a huge problem. Man, I've always loved these second gens, like, Eclipses and Talons and stuff. But what happens, which, the community knows, crackheads get their hands on these and think they're car guys or whatever. And, I keep coming across more and more problems. And my problem now is some jackass tightened these cams down so tight without torquing them or something. I don't know, but all these caps aren't torquing. So what happens is they're grabbing what's left of the threads inside the block, but they're not torquing down. It's only 14 foot-pounds, which is hardly anything. It's almost hand tight, and they just spin. See, look, they're just spinning. So I'm gonna have to retap all of them, because some of them are holding, but most of them aren't. You could see they're in there, but I could turn them with my hand. This one won't even go in all the way. But I can't. Oh, there you go. Look. Fucking awesome. So I'm gonna do some research on seeing if this can be retapped. I mean, that's kind of big. It's only 14 foot-pounds, so whatever they did, they really thought they knew what they were doing. So I gotta clean up all this shit on these. Got most of, actually, yeah, I pretty much got everything. Just a little bit right there. It was going pretty good. I was actually having a lot of fun. And I was getting ready to put this bitch in here tonight. But now I'm not gonna be able to unless I can figure out how to get this to tap and see if I can go get bolts or something that are small enough and that long. Okay, I got the intake manifold on, torqued. I ended up getting that tapped out. It took me a while to figure out what size would work. I ended up doing a 1/4 because it gave it more thread, but still fit in the hole. These narrowed down, so it still needed to be the same size, but it was the only thread bolt that would work. Like M7 wouldn't work, and anything that was M6 was what was in here. So I got it down, I got it torqued. I'm gonna be putting the manifold on and torque it down. And I just finished up the timing components. I got new idler pulleys. And how you do the 420As, you line those two marks up, you line the bottom one. There's no balancer or anything like that. Way, way easier than the Evo. New water pump. Yeah, she's all coming along now. So let's go ahead and get this manifold on. So then I can put that on. Then I'll drop the motor, put the clutch on. All right, let's get to it. All right, it's getting late, so I'm gonna call it. This will be the end of the video, but this is how far I was able to get. Looking pretty good. Man, this is gonna look awesome. It's all nice and clean. That's gonna go white, like I've said. So tomorrow, I'll do the transmission, clutch, all the little stuff. Once that's on, I don't know, it might take me a little bit to get that too, because I want to clean up these parts, get the motor mounts ready, all those mounts, starter, battery tray, all this little components that need to get cleaned up. So I'll probably clean those depending on how fast those go. Either way, I wanted to do this tonight. I wanted this motor in the car. So tomorrow, hopefully the motor goes in the car. Dang, it's gonna look so good. All right, catch you guys later.